Seems like Amber's witness and Johnny might have had a clash in the past because his descriptions on the stand seem a little more personal than what you'd expect from a random professional. This is the current narrative, as views from the courtroom shows that Amber Heard's expert witness might have been talking about Johnny on a more hostile note, as opposed to the testimonies of other experts that have taken the stand. The expert witness, Dr. David Spiegal, a professional psychiatrist amongst many other things, spoke about the Pirates of the Caribbean star like something had happened between them that the court wasn't aware of. Although some of his descriptions of Johnny may have been accurate to some degree, but in general, anybody that has been following can probably tell that he seemed to be out to get Johnny, like when he was asked about his take on Johnny's cognitive abilities.
In the video deposition, what was readily apparent was a gentleman who had a significant delay in processing speed. And like I said, when you have a delay in processing speed.
Later, the specialist was asked about his thoughts on Johnny's level of impulse control based on the video depositions he saw. However, Dr. Spiegal completely disregarded the limit of the question, which clearly was based on the deposition video alone. But he went outside that scope to give his expert opinions on the actor's impulse control in other situations, which was just straight up wrong, if you ask me.
A lot of acting out, if you would, which puts you on the state of, hey, this is a gentleman who has really significant trouble with delaying gratification, okay, delaying reward. And certainly one way to make that significantly worse is with substances. There's no question about that.
At this point, Johnny's lawyers seemed to have had enough as they kept raising objections on how Dr. Spiegal's descriptions were beyond the scope of the questions asked, and even in some cases, heresy. But these did not stop the professional as he continued his seemingly personal attacks on Johnny's behaviors, speaking from the star's erratic decisions, to delays in answering questions and basing all of that on his alleged excessive drug and alcohol use. And while even the people in court could probably tell that he seemed like he was out to get the actor, it didn't stop him as he went on with his characterization. This is Amber's second witness, and while Johnny's lawyer seems to have already planted doubts in the mind of the jury about Dr. Spiegal's credibility, it is still unclear if they bought the picture he painted about Johnny. But regardless, this is only one of the things they will put into consideration when taking their decision, and until then, we'll just watch and see. How about you? Do you think his descriptions were less than ideal?